Flirting is often seen as a mysterious, elusive skill, one that blends charm, wit, confidence, and empathy. At its best, it's a playful way to express interest, build rapport, and explore mutual attraction. At its worst, it's uncomfortable, invasive, and, in some cases, downright creepy. The difference between being a suave conversationalist and an unwelcome presence often lies in intent, awareness, and respect. This video offers a thoughtful guide on how to flirt without crossing boundaries or making someone feel uneasy. 1. Start with self-awareness and empathy before any words are exchanged. It's important to check your intentions and mindset. Are you genuinely interested in getting to know the person, or are you pursuing attention or validation? Healthy flirting stems from mutual curiosity and respect, not manipulation or conquest. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Ask yourself, how would I feel if someone approached me in this way? Being emotionally intelligent and sensitive to social cues is the foundation of respectful flirting. 2. Read the room and their body language. Flirting is a two-way interaction, not a monologue. If the other person seems uncomfortable, distracted, disinterested, or closed off, arms crossed, avoiding eye contact, giving short responses, that's a sign to step back or redirect the conversation. On the other hand, if they're maintaining eye contact, smiling, leaning in, and responding enthusiastically, they may be receptive. The key is to stay attuned to subtle shifts in their tone, posture, and engagement level. Respect for nonverbal communication is crucial. 3. Lead with respectful, light-hearted conversation. Flirting doesn't have to be overtly sexual or provocative. In fact, the best flirtation often begins with casual, fun conversation. Ask thoughtful questions, share humorous observations, or playfully tease, without being mean-spirited. Compliments are fine, but keep them tasteful and sincere. For example, "You have a great laugh" is personal and warm. In contrast, "You look so hot in that dress" can feel objectifying, especially if said too early or out of context. Flirtation should feel like an invitation to connect, not an unsolicited performance review. 4. Watch for enthusiastic consent in any social interaction, especially romantic or flirtatious ones. Consent matters. This doesn't only apply to physical advances, verbal ones count too. Did the other person invite continued conversation? Do they seem engaged? Are they initiating topics or asking you questions back? If someone politely disengages, gives short answers, or seems disinterested, don't take it personally, just take the hint. Gracefully bowing out is always better than doubling down. Persistence in the face of reluctance veers quickly into uncomfortable territory. 5. Avoid overly sexual or intimate comments. At least early on, one of the fastest ways to come across as creepy is by skipping the stages of rapport and jumping straight into sexual innuendos or suggestive compliments. Even if there's attraction, starting with overt sexual undertones rarely builds genuine connection. Instead, focus on building trust and comfort. Flirting should evolve naturally if there's chemistry. Let things develop at a mutual pace. Remember, subtlety can be far more attractive than intensity. 6. Respect physical space. Personal space is sacred. Invading it without invitation is a surefire way to trigger discomfort. Standing too close, touching unnecessarily, or cornering someone physically, even in seemingly playful ways, can be deeply off-putting. Unless you've built clear, mutual comfort and consent, keep a respectful physical distance. A gentle, friendly touch, like on the arm, may be okay if the other person reciprocates positively, but always err on the side of caution. 7. Be open to rejection, and handle it gracefully. Not every interaction will lead to sparks flying, and that's okay. Being able to accept a no with maturity is a sign of true confidence. If someone isn't interested, thank them for their time, wish them well, and walk away without resentment. Rejection isn't a personal indictment, it's just a mismatch. The ability to move on without bitterness or blame is not only classy, it's attractive. 8. Be authentic, not performative. Trying too hard to impress, using pickup lines, or adopting an exaggerated persona often falls flat. Real charm lies in authenticity. Let your natural personality shine, whether it's witty, curious, thoughtful, or playful. You don't need to act charming. Being genuinely interested in the other person, listening attentively, and responding with sincerity is often enough to spark a meaningful connection. Conclusion: flirting done right is about making someone feel seen, valued, and comfortable. It's about connection, not conquest. If you approach it with empathy, authenticity, and respect, you not only avoid being a creep, you become someone worth knowing. In the end, the golden rule applies: treat others the way you'd like to be treated. If your goal is to share a moment of lighthearted chemistry or discover a potential romantic spark, doing so with integrity and awareness will always set you apart.